Yeah, this is not really, this is a chilled one. I'm just putting the reps in today. I'm literally just turning up live, doing my best. Gonna go with the flow a little bit, really. This is Let's Get Inspired Live Vlog. It's episode 106. It's the 23rd of March, forgot the month then, 2026. It is 8 p.m. It's a Monday night. It's UK time, of course. My name, of course, as always, is Brad. This is Timmy in the background. The title is a really lazy one, but to be honest, I've been really tired today. So tonight is the live is I'm tired tonight. Anyone else feeling tired? Feeling tired. Relaxed live. This is. Let's see where the live goes. You've just got to turn up and put the reps in sometimes. And that's what I'm doing today, man. Because I am chilling. I am tired, mate. Hi, Jordan. Good evening. Good evening, Brad. How are you? I'm good, thanks, Jordan. How are you? Big smile there from Yorick. Hi, Yorick. Good to see you both on here again. How you two doing? How's life? How's your week been? I'm doing a really chilled one. Bloody been so tired today. I've been so tired, man. All day I've just been at work and just getting through the day, and I wasn't at my best. And then I thought, should I do the live? Yes or no? And I thought I need to keep putting the reps in. I need to keep turning up. Did not feel like doing this, but I thought, you know what? I'm going to be honest. I'm just going to talk, be honest. I'm tired, and it's all good. Yorick saying Timmy returns. Yes, Timmy has returned. He's back and he's walking around just being fucking weird there, but there we go. Yeah, Timmy returns. Timmy's on it again. He seems to be featuring in a lot of my lives recently. Yorick, your live was doing really well last night. I think you already know. You have like approximately 80 people watching consistently, between 50 and 80-ish. It seems to have increased for you recently. That's really good. It's working, isn't it? The live that you do. Keep doing it, mate. That's if you want to keep doing it, of course. Jordan saying, I'm good, thanks, Brad. Work has been busy, and yesterday was a busy day for me too. Why? Oh, God, yeah. Newcastle got beat, didn't they? As I'm sure you know, by Sunderland. I bet there's a lot of kicking off at the football ground. What about Newcastle versus Sunderland? Local rivals. A lot of hate there, potentially. Yeah, did you go to the game? What was it like, if you don't mind me asking? And how's work been? What have you been working on you work as a mechanic for the police, don't you? It's a very specific job, very interesting job. Anyway, MDQ is giving me the hi MDQ 8958. I'll say hello to you, mate. How's it going? I don't know if I've seen you on here before. If I can't think of who you are, sorry. But my name's Brad. Nice to meet you, by the way. I'm just doing this is just a bloody chilled live, guys. I've worked all day. I'm just tired, if I'm honest. But I'm still talking. I don't feel bad or anything. I'm just being honest. Nothing too deep today, I don't think. Unless you guys want to mention something deeper, which is fine. But it's a nice chilled chat. I think sometimes it's just good to talk, just to relax. I was struggling a bit with the chat. It was going so fast. Yorick saying, Yorick does his own lives, if anyone doesn't know. And he was surprised that so many people turned up on a Sunday night. Yeah, there must have been a sin on there, Yorick. It's by far the best one I've ever seen you do. I bet you were struggling with it. How do you slow the chat down is the question. What do you do on here to slow the chat down? I might have that problem. Actually, it's a good problem to have, Yorick. It's a problem, but it's a good one to have. It means that you've got a lot to work with. Jordan saying I was there. So Jordan was at the Newcastle match yesterday against Sunderland. It was horrible, but I was in the pub watching it. Then you went to Gateshead to watch the Newcastle Lassies play and they drew 0-0. Not the best of days then, really, is it? Is it from a football perspective if you support Newcastle? Yorick saying, Brad, do you know how to do slow-mo chat? It might help in my stream. I don't know how to do it, Yorick. I need to find out. Good question. I'd like to know that myself. Welcome back, Tim. How's it going? Welcome to Jurassic Park. This is the closest thing I've got to Jurassic Park, fucking Tim. Not the most, not the most intimidated of the dinosaurs. This is Timmy, but he is a reptile, isn't he? So he is a distant relative of the dinosaurs on Jurassic Park. I'm talking shit here, guys. Sorry. Hi, Tim. How are you, by the way? How are you doing? How's life? Margaret Connors. Hi, Margaret. How are you? Sorry, I'm just getting my cup of tea. I think it might be a bit too hot yet. Yeah, my name's Brad. I'm just doing a chilled live today. I'm feeling it a bit today. And it's hard, isn't it? I'm mourning. I shouldn't mourn too much. I've got a good life. I'm healthy. It's when you're tired though, things piss you off more. It's harder to get through the day, I think. But you've just got to accept it and make the best of it, really. Anyway, Jordan's saying, to be honest, the Lassies played better, but they just couldn't score. But other than that, enjoyed my day out by myself. Good, you had a good day out, make the most of it. Was there some kicking off happening, Jordan? I've seen some things on the internet about the Newcastle fans kicking off. They scored late on, didn't they, Sunderland? It was 2-1 to Sunderland. Nice chilled live. Anyone that's watching this is chilled, mate. I don't know where the conversation's going to go. I've not even got a script today. I've got my snooty on. I've got my pajamas on, believe it or not. And I've got my cup of tea. And I'm fucking chilling. That's what I'm doing. All right. Tim is saying, I'm good, thank you. Just won the Division 1 title on FIFA using Nottingham Forest, so I'm buzzing. Bloody hell. Done well with that team as well. Nice. Which FIFA is it? Is it the new one that you're playing on? Is it a PlayStation 5 as a guess? I might be wrong. Someone had to get CPR before the match. That's horrible, Jordan. And a few people got arrested. It's not stupid, isn't it? And it's fucking dumb. I get people get passionate and they get drunk and then they get really angry at football matches, especially if it's a local derby. People kick off, man. They really do kick off, and then getting arrested, getting a criminal record just for a game of football is it is dumb. It's dumb. But people do it. They get carried away, don't they? They get really, really into it. That gives it the atmosphere. Football has much better atmosphere than rugby. I prefer rugby personally. However, football has a much better atmosphere. It's because of that passion. But that passion spills over sometimes, doesn't it? Dogs are God's gift. You know what? I absolutely agree. Dogs are God's gift. Absolutely, 1000%. Easily. I can't argue with your name there because it's really true. The end is nigh, and only Jesus saves. The world is passing away for eternity. I don't know if the world's passing away for eternity. Maybe, maybe not. Jesus said unto him, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No one cometh up to the Father but by me. I'm reading your comments there. Dogs are God's gift. Everyone has sinned, which condemns unto damnation without Jesus. I've sinned. I'm not religious. Does that mean I'm damned forever? I don't think I'm damned forever. That's my opinion. Believe on the Lord Jesus Christ and thou shalt be saved. I'm not religious. I'm really sorry, dogs are God's gift. I respect your religion. I respect you. I respect anyone that's religious, that's a good person. I don't look at any religion. One's better than the other. I'm not personally religious. Respect to anyone else that is. But that's that. That's my thoughts on it. I'm not respect to you, though. Sending love and respect, though, of course. Brent says, go Liverpool. Are they playing tonight? Sorry, Brent. They're not doing so well. Formula back is in Japan, isn't it? Jordan, it's in Japan. I'm sure you know this, bloody hell. I'm telling you what you already know there. Timmy's saying, it's the one from 2025. I just hoof it up to Chris Wood and then feed on the knock-on to get a lot of hate mail for it. So you're just doing the long ball. You're doing like the Sam Allardyce approach, Tim. Just long ball and then just whack it in. Ron's saying hello to Brad and Sander and welcome to the stage. It's the one and only Timmy. And everyone else, how are you all? Thanks, Ron. And how are you, mate? Timmy says hi too. I hope you're okay, mate. How are you doing? How's your day been? I've just got through the day, man. That's it. Just tiredly got through the day. I'm just chilling. Derek's saying, I found out how to do it, Brad. Maybe screenshot this so you can go to your YouTube studio, then create, then go live, manage. Find your live, click, edit, go to customization, and then fucking hell, sorry, mate. I'm being thick. Get the words out, Brad. I'll have a sip of tea. I am chilling today, mate. Chilling tonight, shall I say. Right, you go to YouTube Studio. Okay, then create. Then go live, manage. Okay. What? YouTube Studio. Then create. Then create. I'm writing it down, mate. Go live, manage. Find your live, click edit. Go to customization. Fuck me, it's hard work. Sorry, guys, I'm just writing something down. And it be the re-message delay. Then re-message delay. Sorry, guys, I'm going slow. There we go. Thanks, man. I'm not going to do it now, but thank you. Thanks, Yorick. Rona says, yeah, hey, Yorick. Hi, Yorick. Hey, Yorick, should we say? Johnny says, Suzuka time. Yes. Yorick says, hi, Ronan. Rona says, how are you? Welcome back, Sean. Sean, thanks, Sean. How are you? You were the one that was interviewing me yesterday. Hey, how are you doing, man? I'm having a chilled one here, Sean. I've been working all day. I'm fucking tired, mate. Brad, he is a troll. He spams Bible verse in every stream. Right? Is that his spiel? Is that his why? I don't get it, Sean. Thanks for telling me, mate. I read it and I think, I'm not really keen on reading this shit. If I'm honest, that's my opinion. I'm not thinking keen on reading some Bible verse saying if you don't follow Jesus, you're all damned forever. It's like, no, mate. Whatever. I'll keep an eye out. Thanks, Sean. How are you doing anyway, Sean? How are you? I'm good. Just got home from work. Snap. Not too long ago, mate. Rona saying, Brad, when you get very famous, if you need another mod, I'm always here. Oh, thanks, Ronan. I'm going to think about that. Thanks, man. I'm going to consider that. Seriously consider that. Thank you. How was work if you were working today? Do you know what? I'm going to pin that. I'll pin that. Thanks, Ronan. How was work today? I had an easy day, but I was so tired. I didn't want to wake up this morning. Oh, I was so tired. I dragged my ass out of bed. I do the Wim Hof breathing every morning. Then I have a cold shower. The cold shower wakes me up, but I still felt tired. I didn't have a hard day, but I just got through the day the best I could, as slowly as I could. I did okay, but I wasn't at my best, if I'm honest. And that's it. And I thought, I need to do a live tonight. I'm trying to be consistent. So doing Monday nights, Friday nights, Sundays. I don't always achieve it because of my schedule, my shifts that I do at the hospital. But I thought, I've got to turn up. So that's it. I'm just here now. I've turned up the best I can. How's everyone else's week? How's everyone else's day been as well? Stacks saying Baldwin. All right, Stacks, how's it going? Yeah, I'm bald, mate. Whoopie-doo. Yes, I'm bald. It's obvious, mate. I've got 2 eyes as well. Yorick saying, I want to make Batman movie names with Timmy, 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 Timmy Returns, Timmy Forever, Timmy and Robin, Timmy Begins, The Dark Timmy Returns, and The Dark Timmy Returns. Timmy, how do you feel about the franchise that's been offered by Yorick? He said he hopes he needs to be paid millions, he said, Yorick. He said he expects a lot of money for all of this franchise that he's going to have to do. He said also he doesn't want to be typecast as an actor. Ron is saying, Brad, honest response for attention. What do you mean by that, mate? Sean saying, I'm cool, mate. Just block the trolls. Yes, Sean. So you're right, Sean. Thank you. You're correct. Block the trolls. Sometimes with some of the trolls, I use them as an example, and they give me something to talk about. So I utilize the information they give me in relation to talking about toxic people. So sometimes I use what they say. I sometimes give them the benefit of the doubt. They do help the algorithm. However, I never want them to attack anyone on here or be rude to anyone. If they're really rude to me, I get rid as well, of course. And sometimes they just repeat the same thing over and over again, which just ruins the chat, doesn't it? So yeah, I do get rid of them most of the time. But thank you, Sean. Thanks, mate. Ron said, I've never believed in religion, and that's absolutely fine. Same here, mate, to be honest. Same here. But at the same time, I don't think, I don't hate anyone that does. I don't think you should push your ideals on anybody, in my opinion. Everyone's got their own opinion, and that's fine. But yeah, Ronan, I'm similar to yourself with regards to not believing in all that. That's not for me personally. I do believe in another side, though, Ronan, and you might not do, but I do. I believe in spirituality. I believe in another side. Anyway, it's another topic, really. Hi, the boy. How are you doing? My name's Brad. Who is that grumpy turtle? This grumpy turtle is Timmy. Timmy is obviously a turtle. He's dressed, he's like a Valentine's Day one, special one, because he's got love hearts on his shell. He's got a cravat. He looks fucking pissed off, obviously, the boy, as we can see. I think you've been on here before, haven't you, the boy? Correct me if I'm wrong. It's actually a brand. It's called Jellycat. Jellycat. I can't really turn it around properly there. And they make similar. Check it out, the website. I'm not sponsored by them, by the way. I just have him as a back, like a little mascot in the back. Works really well for me at the moment. The Dark Timmy Rises. Yes, Yorick. And the Borg, that's Timmy. Yes. Leon. Hi, Leon. Wow, Leon. What's it like to have no hair? It's really good, mate. Really, really good. Is that the best you've got? It's a bit dumb, Leon. A bit cognitively limited, isn't it, what you've just said? A bit dumb. Bit dumb, really. Whatever. Anyway. Ron saying, Yorick, can I be the princess of them movies? Yeah, we'll see if we can get you a part in the franchise, Ronan. It's funny. He is managing moderator here, so behave. Who is? Timmy. He's like the he's like the CEO of moderators. Ronan saying, Leon, wow, thanks for letting me know. I've never knew that. I thought he had a bright purple afro. Yeah. Yeah, I do actually. This is bright purple, Ronan. My head. My lovely head of hair. Thanks to anyone that's liked and subscribed, by the way. It's free. Please like, please subscribe. It's free, man. You don't have to if you don't want to. Of course, I get it. If you can't be asked, you can't be asked. Fair enough. I'm going to force anyone to fucking watch me. Oh, my God. But it's great. I'm trying to get to 500 subs. I'm 31 subs away from becoming monetized, mate. Fucking close. It's not going to make me a millionaire. Yet. Manifesting. However, it helps me on my journey. I've been doing this a long time. I try and help people the best I can. Sometimes, though, I just have chill chats like this. This is a chill chat today. I like talking about deeper things. I like talking about psychology, etc., working stuff, blah, 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 blah. But sometimes I need to slow down. So that's what I'm doing right now. Another thing, Tommy, did you enjoy the Happy Meal you and Sandra had? He said, yeah, thank you. That was very nice. He said he could have had more. He said he burped. Ronan, Timmy said he burped. He had the Mackies. He had the Happy Meal. He said he burped and he was hungry again. That's a problem with Mackies. Does everyone agree with that? The boy saying last time I had a cold shower, I was working in Scotland. The company didn't pay for the hot water. I was not impressed. It was grim. I do it every morning. Cold shower. I know it might sound crazy. Fucking wakes me up. Oh, it feels good. If I could, I'd do the ice baths, but I don't have the environment to set that up properly. It makes me feel so good most of the time. Timmy is the 5th teenage mutant. Can't get it out. Yorick saying Timmy is the 5th teenage mutant ninja turtle. Yeah, he is. And he doesn't take shit too kindly. There he is. And what's his special? He doesn't have a sword or a stick or the nunchuckers. His special move, his weapon is his upside down smile, looking pissed off. Yorick saying, Brad, did you see Dawn's new short? Both dogs were playing. Yeah, I've seen it. I liked it. Yes, I've seen it. Charlene says hi. Hi, Charlene. How are you? Welcome back. Hope you're okay. How are you doing? Rosen, I do believe that Jesus was a real person, as there was historical evidence, maybe. But I don't believe in any of the miracles. But I love learning about why people believe in religion. I find it interesting, yes. And I think there's a lot of positive quotations, positive sayings, lessons in all religions. They can be good. The boy saying, please give Timmy the iconic 90-degree eyebrow. I don't know how I'm going to fucking do that. But my eyebrows, I don't know how to achieve that. Charlie says hi again. Ron saying, I am colorblind, so LOL. I only see black and white. Ron saying, if you become a millionaire, when I become a millionaire, is Timmy getting a girlfriend called Timothea? Yeah. If I become a millionaire, it means I've got to buy her, though, doesn't it? I'll have to buy him love. I think he doesn't want that. I think he wants to acquire that his own way. Timothea. Good one. Please like and subscribe. It's absolutely free. Yeah, it is. It really is. Thank you. I want to pin that. You do ice swims for mental health 3 times every month. I think you mentioned swimming in the past, Ronan. I've never done ice swims. Open water swims I've done. I used to do triathlons, believe it or not. About 10 years ago, I used to do triathlons. I was in a triathlon club. I was really good. I was good. I was an amateur. I wasn't professional or anything, but I was very, very, very fit. I can. God, I was obsessed with triathlons a long time ago. Not anymore, though. Not anymore. Anyway, and open water swimming. I used to do that. Anyway, Ron saying the only love is called Ronan Tyler. Timothy and Timmy, the love story everyone wants to read about. When will they have babies, Yorick? Who knows? Who knows? Oh. One can only dream. One can only dream. You'll make a story. What's the story going to involve? I'm just drinking my tea, guys. Oh, I'm just chilling, man, chilling. I've been thinking. What I've been thinking about today. There's the last day for the band. There's 3 band 6 positions going. There's not always them off. Oh God, it's on my mind. It is what it is. My ego's affected a little bit. The band 6 positions. The cutoff point for applying is today. It's today, tonight. And I've been thinking, no, do I do it? Do I not? And I don't. I'm not going to be doing it. I'm not going to be doing it. I'm not going to be doing it, and I could do it, but the money's absolutely terrible. Listen to this, man. It's fucking. You get an extra after tax between a band 5 and a band 6, you get an extra £55 per month after tax extra, right? After 2 years, you get an extra 120 per month after tax. That's 30 quid a week. And then after 4 years, you get an extra maybe £200 a month, maybe a little bit more, 210, 220 a month. And the amount of responsibility you have to have is immense. You're dealing directly with surgeons. They're fucking asking for all this and all that. You've got to deal with challenging people. You've got to implement policy and procedures. And sometimes those policy and procedures are boring as fuck. They're fucking controlling. The workers hate it. And you've got to enforce that shit. So they think you're an absolute... They think you're a bellend, basically, potentially. And you've got to do... It's like you're almost doing... sometimes it can fit... Not always, but sometimes you feel like you're doing an evil man's dirty work. They're going, right, this is the new way. You need to fucking tell all the team about it. What do you mean I need to tell them? You need to tell them to get off the phones, Brad. Yeah, but they're chilling. They're only on the phones for a little while. They work really hard. They're only on the phones for a little bit. Trying to be reasonable. No, you need to tell them. And you've got to tell them off. Or whatever it is, and I'm not doing that for to begin with. It'd be like £3 a day extra. There's a lot of responsibility. You're in a WhatsApp group, whoopie-doo, fucking nice one. So you got your weekend off, and you've got a nice little WhatsApp group with surgeons and all that shit on it. You think, oh, that sounds interesting? Not really, because they're going to be mithering you. They're going to slang that. Sorry, they're going to be bothering you. They're going to be pestering you. To have this, to have that. You're going to be worried if you've got this, worried if you've got that. And if you don't have it, they're going to bite your head off. They're going to be angry at you. They're going to be upset at you. It's a lot of responsibility for very, very little money. So there. The cut-off point for those job opportunities that I could apply for, and I could do, I'd be actually good at it, cuts off today. I'm not going for it. I don't want to do that. Anyway, let me read the comments. Sorry, I'm going off a little tangent there. Rona saying, once upon a time, like, let me get Timmy ready for this, Rona. We've got once upon a time going on here. Once upon a time, in Timmy land, Timmy was in a tree sitting with his Happy Meal. Okay, sitting with his Happy Meal. And then someone called Brad and Sander said, Timmy, come up and sit on the books next to makeup and brushes every day. He went, oh, okay, I will. So he finished his crappy meal, and then he sat there staring vacantly into the void. Thanks, Roland. That was funny. Anyway, it sounded okay. She's okay. Not had the... I won't go into details too much. She's not had the best of days, if I'm honest. She's not had the best of days. Nope. But she's okay. Ron saying, mind my French, that shit. Anyway, the boy says 10 p.m. cut off on NHS jobs. Wow, the boy. Let me listen. Sorry, boy. Let me read your comment. 10 p.m. cut off on NHS jobs. I learned that the hard way. Can you explain the boy? What did you work for the NHS? And if you did do, what did you do? I'm sorry if you've mentioned that before, because I've forgotten. But please elaborate on that if you can. It's interesting. Anyway, Bumblebee, whatever. Fucking Bumblebee. Are you Bill Clinton again? Of course I'm Bill Clinton. This is Bill Clinton. Hello. Hi to you. My name's Brad. Rhoda's saying, yes, he is Bill Clinton. Yes, I am an ex-president of the United States. God Eater says hello. Hello, God Eater. I've seen you on here before. Maybe he's Obama. Yes, I am President Obama. Come back. Of course, I look so like him, don't I? God Eater, I'm not reading that shit, lad. It's not okay, that. Not all right, that lad. Obama, read like an iPhone. Yusuf, hi Yusuf. I've seen you on here before, mate. How are you, Yusuf? Hope you're okay. Fabian, hi Fabian. Feeling good. How are you? Good to hear. Yusuf says braids. The boy saying, when someone is complaining at you and it's actually them doing it, what is that? It's like they're looking into a mirror at themselves but blaming others. Very thought-provoking quote you've just shared there, the boy. Let me read it again. Try to interpret it the best I can. When someone is complaining, we all complain sometimes. Well, I do, but I try to stop it. I try to limit it at you. And it's actually them doing it. It's projection, isn't it? And someone's complaining at you, moaning at you, but it's actually them that's doing all the bullshit. But they're blaming you for it. That's projection. It's like they're looking into a mirror at themselves, but blaming others. Yes, so many people do that. Projection, mate. The boy. A lot of the world do it. Yusuf is just going blah, 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 blah. Haha, very good. Bob, hi, Bob. Is my bald head full of crazy ideas and thoughts? Sometimes, mate, I can have crazy ideas and crazy thoughts. It can be. I'm very, I'm calm though, mate. I've healed myself in a lot of ways. Not perfectly though. Microplastic eater. Hello, microplastic eater. How's the plastic doing nowadays? Hello to you too, sir. How are you? Thanks to anyone that's liked and subscribed. I appreciate you all. Yorick saying, good for you. Don't go for it. Money isn't everything. No. And I've got so much energy and so much time. And I love doing this, Yorick. I'm making this work. I'm actually going to... I don't fuck around, Yorick, and neither do you. I see things through. I don't give up. I'll have ups and downs. I'm making this work as we speak. I turn up. Like turning up now is a part of that process. Maybe I might sound a bit delusional to some people, and that's okay. But this is going to work. This is already working. So anyway, I'll go back to you. Especially when the money isn't that big after tax. Nope. It's not worth the stress. And it could affect your health, worrying. Absolutely, Yorick. I'm pretty content with what I'm doing there now. It's pretty stressful enough. I don't want the mantle of authority. I don't give a shit. It's all good. Oh, you worked in the labs. You might have mentioned this before, the Borg. I apologise if I've forgotten. I left it late to apply and cut off. I was thinking it would be 12 many. It's different for different locations. Working in the labs, what was that like? In pathology, was it? Pathology labs? Was it something else? Rona saying part 2 of the Timmy story. Okay, I'll get him in. Part 2. Timmy sees some great handsome man called Ronan in his Lambo with unlimited Happy Meals. And he was like, oh, I love Ronan so much. He's got in the car and he said, I want my chippies and toys. Could that be classed as grooming there, Ronan? I'm joking, of course. Thanks for the story, the funny story. Ronan's saying, tell Sander I sent virtual hugs. Oh, it's kind. Thanks. Why? Genuinely asking, why do you call Timmy Timmy? Because that's his name, Jellycat. That's what we got it from. It's Timmy the Turtle. That's what it's referred to on the Jellycat website. Tarun Good. Hi, Tarun. How are you? My name's Brad. What's your thought on love? What a very thought-provoking question. What's your thought on love? What's everyone else's thought on love? I'll go with that, you know. What's my thought on love? Love is higher vibrational, isn't it? Obviously, fear is anger. Fear is manipulation. Fear is, low vibrational. Love is higher vibrational. There's different types of love, isn't there? There's love for your family. There's a love for yourself. There's a love for your partner, etc., etc. There's healthy love and unhealthy love, isn't there? Like I've just explained. I'm sorry, I'm really tired today, guys. Doing my best. I'm turning up. And I think love does exist. Sometimes it can be one-sided love, can't it? Like someone can love somebody else, but it's not returned. Is that unrequited love? Or I'm not pronouncing that right. That happens sometimes. And then there's a difference between love and passion. You're thinking, all right, is there passion? Could be honeymoon period, lots of this, that, the other, between two people, sex, whatever. Passion. And then love is, I think, accept loving that person for who they are on a deeper, more psychological level, if you know what I mean. Loving them for their true love would be, what's it called? True love's more like for loving someone for their faults and their imperfections, amongst other things. That's my thoughts on love, very vaguely there. But thanks for the Tarun. Thank you for that question. It's made me think a little bit, so thanks. The boy says thanks. I was looking for that keyboard to search how to deal with it. I don't know what you mean by that. Look, I was looking for that keyboard. Ronan saying part 3. Shit, Ronan. Right. Part 3 on the Timmy story. Part 3. Timmy sat in his room with Roman gambling. Oh, naughty. Where Ronan took Timmy to the beach and they had a romantic date with wine and cucumbers. Oh, dear. He's shaking there. Where Ronan accepts Timmy's proposal and they celebrate with a hug. That's funny. Wow, there's 3 movies out. You could make 3 movies out of that, Ronan. That's a trilogy. That's the trilogy of Timmy the Turtle's life there. Oh, God. I'm just doing my best today. Don't be sorry. You're just being silly. It's funny, mate. Don't worry. It's random. It's creative. It's creative. It's just, should I make a part 4? If you want to make a part 4, make a part 4. If you don't. It's up to you. Go for it. I'll go for as long as I can today. Don't know why I'm so tired. Hope I'm not coming down with something. Your best looks different every day, which I say so many times. Like my best today isn't. This is not me at my best. This is not me. Yesterday I was flying. I was on there for. I was on here for 4.5 hours. Over 4.5 hours. I was full of energy. I was talking. I thought I was talking well for me. And today is the polar opposite. I'm just getting through the day, but anyway. So yeah, make a part 4 if you want to. What do you call Richard? Hi, Richard. What do you call a lesbian dinosaur? Fuck knows, Richard. Tell me. Lick a lot of puss. Yeah, that's a good one, Richard. I'll say it again, mate. I like that. It's a good one. What do you call a lesbian dinosaur? Lick a lot of puss. It's stupid, but yeah. All right, then. I'll get... Richard, thanks for that, mate. You're already saying it's okay, Brad. You've showed up. Yeah. Sometimes you just got to fucking show up. And you turn up the best you can. Thanks to anyone that's likes and subscribed, by the way, guys. I'm trying to get to 500 subs. We're doing this for 15 months. It's going to happen either way. I was 31 away. I got 469 subs this morning. If you can help me get to 500 subs, I'd really appreciate it. It's free. If you can, that'd be great. Anyway, thanks for the joke, Richard. The boy saying part 4, Timmy finds out. Part 4. Timmy finds out Rohan is a fucking tortoise, not a turtle. You're joking. He's not happy. He's not happy. Anyway. Squirrel, I can't say that bloody name. Squirrel. I'll call you Squirrel because I can't say that word. I'm really sorry. That sad tortoise so real. Absolutely. Absolutely. I think he's amazing. I feel like him sometimes too. I'm a piece of toast. Hello, I'm a piece of toast. I've seen you on here before, mate. How are you doing? Welcome back. Richard says top man. Thank you, Richard. Thanks for the joke. Thanks for making me laugh. Rona says, at their wedding, Timmy had a beautiful bride dress getting walked down the aisle by Brad with his pink afro, seeing Roman jumping with joy in his amazing blue and red dress. Jimmy had Ronan have... Timmy and Ronan have cucumber. Okay. Shit. The je ne sais quoi must have been high that day, Ronan. It's Gracie says, Brad, hi Gracie, how are you doing? Hope you're okay. Good to see you on here again. I'm just doing a chill chat, Gracie, that's all. Nothing crazy, just chilling. Gracie says Bailey. Obviously to Ronan, formerly known as Bailey. Ronan says, hey Gracie. Gracie says hello. Yorick says, welcome back to Gracie. Hyman Shoe. What you call disabled man called George? I don't know, mate. It's Grace saying you okay. Bearded Bull, are you the bald guy from that Sting? What are you on about? No, I'm not. Red card from Yorick. Yorick's giving out a red card. I'm a piece of toast. I'm good, thank you. Just tired. I'm a piece of toast. I feel it right now. I feel it right now. I've been feeling it all day. I know it's not very exciting, but it's just the way it goes sometimes. So yeah, I feel it. I feel it, mate. Anyway, I can understand your tiredness big time right now. Rona's saying I don't like cucumber. LOL, okay. It's Grace said I didn't come home to really this morning too early. Okay. Hope you've been getting some better sleep, Gracie. Himanshu, I don't get George, whatever. I don't get that, mate. Max Action, back guy teasing you. Who? This little bastard here? Max Action? Is he teasing me? I think he's taking the piss. You're right. I'll keep an eye. Thank you. Ran a mile and a Bailey exercise. Haha. Well done, man. It's not easy running a mile. Well done. Well done, mate. Have you just started exercising? I'm a piece of toast. Do you go to the gym? Do you look after your train? Or are you just beginning that journey? Motivation Master. Hello, Brad. How are you today? I'm tired, mate, if I'm honest. I'm not at my best, if I'm honest. I'm not at my worst, but I'm not at my best. I'm just getting through the day. I'm just turning up, Motivation Master. I'm just having a chill chat. I've not really got... Sometimes I like to talk about deeper things, in content, etc. But now I'm just chilling. I'm just see how long I can go for. How are you? Is the question. How is everyone else as well? And a big shout out. Thank you to anyone that's liked and subscribed. I'm trying to get to 500 subs. And if you can help me with that, I'd appreciate it. All you have to do is click like, click subscribe, and that's it. That's all you have to do. It doesn't cost anything. And it really helps me out. So thank you. It's Grace saying Alexa Arsenal last night. It didn't end until 7:30. Okay. Max is then saying, tell me in which field you're employed. Max Action. I work as a full-time Band 5 scrub practitioner or scrub nurse. I work for the NHS. I work in a hospital. I work in the theatres. Shoulder replacements, knee replacements, hip replacements, skin cancers, that kind of thing. I help surgeons with those types of things. Anyway, and it goes on and on and on, different things. Motivation says, why don't you go to sleep? Every good sleep leads to an exciting day tomorrow. Very true, Motivation Master. I will get to sleep soon. I'm already in my pajamas. I've got my Dragon Ball fucking Z, what's it called? Snooty on. I've got pajamas ready. As soon as I finish this live, I'm going to do that. But yeah, sleep can massively help It really, really can. It can heal so much. You're absolutely correct, Motivation Master. And thank you for reminding me. We're on saying part 5. Okay, part 5 of the Timmy story here. Ronan. So part 5. Timmy and Ronan have been partying every single night since December the 6th, 1927. And on 23rd of March 2026, they go to the gym and scan with a cucumber, and they get a massage, what makes them happy. Okay, that's a very happy ending there, Ron. Happy ending there from Ron. Right, I'll leave it at that. Motivation Master saying, subscribing to you was one of the best decisions of my life. Oh, thanks, mate. Thank you. Thanks so much. I appreciate that. Thank you. Ron is saying, I don't even know what I'm typing anymore. I'm just being silly. Yeah, it's all right. It's all good. Lily saying, hello. Hi, Lily. How are you? How's life? How's your create? How are you? I'll ask. Hope you're okay. Motivation Master saying beautiful pajamas. Yeah, it's good for when you're tired and you want to go to bed after this. Sorry. Motivation is Sim going live today. That's another YouTuber, isn't it? Yeah. Shelley saying, all right, friend. Hi, Shelley. Welcome back. How are you? Hope you're okay. You look a bit tired. I feel tired. It's a true reflection. You might need a vitamin B shot. I'm getting one every 4 weeks. Vitamin B, I don't have that, Shelley. Right. I'll think about that. Thank you for that. I have vitamin D. I have 8,000 units a day. That's 2 tablets of it because there are 4,000 international units in each one. I have magnesium glycinate. I have creatine. I have vitamin C. And that's it. Motivation Master saying, I think so, Roland, probably at like 10 o'clock. Ron says, okay, thank you. Sander says, howdy. Hi, Sander. How are you? Hope you're okay. Hope you're doing all right. Hope you're doing all right as best as you can. Lily's saying, life is shit. Lily, life is sometimes shit. Let's be real. It just is. Is it always shit? No, it's not always shit. It can be great. It can be beautiful. It can be exciting. It can be thrilling. It can be amazing. But life can also be shit. It can be mundane. It can be boring. It can be so many different things. Life. It's up, down, left, right, in between, and the rest. Lily. Yes, and it can be heavy sometimes, and it can be shit, mate. So I do understand. I'm sorry that you're feeling that life is shit at the moment. Rhoda's saying, hey, Sander, you missed this Timmy story. There's been 5 parts to the Timmy story, Sander. So it's like a box set movie that Roland's created, involving himself and Timmy throughout that magical adventure. Anyway. Roland said, back off, Timmy. Kimboy, bald. Yeah, it's bald, you daft fuck. Yeah, my hair is bald. Of course it is. There you go. What did I miss? I've been telling the Timmy story, yes. There's been Lamborghinis. There's been Happy Meals, lots of Happy Meals. There's been weddings. There's been other things that you might not be too keen on there, Sander. What's Timmy's story? Ron saying, Sander, you missed Timmy having cucumbers with me every night since December the 6th, 1927. Oh, I've spelt live wrong. What an idiot. That shows how tired I am. Do you know what? I'm going to get rid of that. Let me just change it a minute. Give me a minute. Thanks for telling me, Sander. I just, ugh. One moment. I will get there eventually. I can't even spell properly now. I'm fucking losing it. Shit. Sub. There we go. That's brilliant. That's perfect. There we go. All subscriber comments will be read out. Thank you to anyone that's liked and subscribed. I'm trying to get to 500 subs, guys. It's free. Please help me out if you can. I really appreciate it. Anyway, thanks for telling me, Sander. Lily saying, currently testing my gloves, which is going to be used for my Gary Roach Sanderson cosplay. He's from Call of Duty and he's a precious little guy. Okay. Cool, Lily. On your game that you're talking about. It's Grace saying, I was at the Arsenal match last night. Until it was actually live. Was you actually at the stadium, Gracie? It's Highbury, isn't it? Might be amazing. I've never been there. I'm jealous. I'm a little bit jealous, Gracie. I'm not an Arsenal fan, but I bet it's good to watch them. They're playing really well at the moment as well. Ronan's asking, where did you get that emoji? Lily taught Sander that emoji. And how do you do it? Can we teach Ronan that as well? Can you teach Lily? Can you teach Ronan, or Sander? Can you teach Ronan how to do that? Oh, you're going to do it in a minute. I ate some leaves at Forest School today. They were fucking delicious. Motivation Master saying bald is power. Thanks, mate. It's all good. Thanks, Motivation Master. Thanks for your motivation. So I'm saying, Ronan, put awesome, but all together and you get it. So if you want, guys, anyone that's watching, if you want that smiley face with the eyes going up, just type in what Sander's written. I forgot what those two dots are, but just look at what Sanders wrote. Something awesome, something it is. Anyway. It's great seeing I didn't get home to report until it's 2 a.m. That's early. Sanders laughing at Timmy in the Lambo. You didn't get home till 1:45. That's bloody late, Gracie. Yorick saying, Brad, please don't have no regrets about not taking the Porsche you weighed up, the options and chose what's best for you. Now we only look forward. Thanks, mate. Thanks, man. And it might not be a big problem to anyone else. But to me, I've been thinking about that for about a month, maybe longer. It's been like, I've been umming and ahhing, basically deliberating, thinking about it, looking, second guessing myself. Should I do it? Should I not? Should I do it? Should I not? I'll be good at this, but why should, those kind of thoughts have been going on me for a long time. Now we only look forward. You're absolutely right. But I wanted to, like, in a way, manifest this. Thinking I need to put time and energy into this fucking channel. I love doing this. I absolutely love it. I feel like I'm doing the right thing. Trying to help people along the way when I can. They help me too. It works both ways. So yeah, and I feel like you only have so much energy and so much time, don't you? And I want to commit as much energy as I can within reason towards this, but in a balanced way as well, of course, because you can burn out. Gracie's ready for bed. Do you know what, Gracie? I'm not far off myself, if I'm honest. Lily is showing off his smiley face. Ronan says, Sander, I'm very rich. I own... Wow, that's a lot of mansions in thingy, and that's quite a few cucumbers. Oh. Sandy saying, I love that, Yorick. Absolutely. Ronan said, yes, Gracie. Is Powerade an energy drink? Yeah, but it's not good for you, Gracie. It's good, I suppose, if you're desperate for a short burst of energy. It's basically Gracie, it's basically sugar. Sandy saying, Ronan, good for you. With the mansions and the Lambos, but why the cucumbers? Ronan saying, I would say so, Gracie. I just found my cat climbing the windows. That's what they do, Gracie. That's what they do. Thanks to anyone that's liked and subscribed, by the way. I really appreciate you all. I'm trying to get to 500 subs. I just want to say thank you, by the way. Thanks so much. Sander saying, Sander, me and Timmy are cucumber soulmates. Why the cucumber? Sander's asking. You got beaten by Man City. Oh yeah, it was the Carabao Cup, wasn't it? Ah, yeah, I didn't see it. Sorry to hear that, Gracie. Man City are a good team, though. Lily saying, I ran out of time skips. Okay. Okay, mate. Hug Giver. Hi, Hug Giver. How are you? Are you all right? Sorry, I'm a bit tired today. I'm not at my best. I'm just going through the chat. Nothing too deep, really, if I'm honest. I've just turned up today. Literally, I've been at work all day, really tired. This is not always me. It's just how it goes sometimes. Just dragging my ass through the fucking day, as you know. And I'm here now. Hug Giver saying, good evening, everyone. I feel like pants today. It was a long ass day. Yeah. I'm here as well. And I'm full of a head cold. Oh, sorry to hear that. I'm off to bed. Another long day tomorrow. Shit. Please get some rest. Please don't overdo it, Hug Giver. Please don't overdo it. I need to tell myself that sometimes. I need to follow my own advice, which I probably won't follow. I'm being a hypocrite here. But yeah. When's your next day off? When's your next day off? And what's your long day? Is it 10 hours? Is it 12 hours? Is it 14 hours? What is it? What time do you start? What time do you finish? I did 8 till 6 today, which is, I know it's not long, but it's reasonably long to an extent. I'm doing 8 till 7:30 tomorrow. Oh, yeah. I'm already in my pajamas ready for bed as well because I'm bloody tired. How is Powerade energy drink? How is it? I don't know what it consists of. I know it's not healthy, Gracie. It's full of sugar, amongst other things. Maybe caffeinated as well. There'll be lots of other shit in it as well, let's be honest, Gracie. And it gives you energy. Sugar gives you energy, glucose, doesn't it? To say it simply. Full of glucose, which is another way, basically sugar. Gives you an energy kick, short term, but your energy will go up really quickly, shortly, and then it'll be down. Anyway, that's a really basic way of saying that. They're saying that this one's something YTG. Okay. People are giving me that smiley face. There we go. Sandra says, good evening to Hug Giver. I'm sorry to hear that. Oh, it's harder when you've got a cold as well. Yeah, the changing weather recently as well, isn't it? Could contribute to that. Ronan's offering to buy Sandra a Happy Meal. Do you know what my sister calls Happy Meals? You might not like this, but I'll say it anyway. She calls them crappy meals. Do you want a crappy meal? I don't know. Yeah, anyway. It's Grace saying, tell me M5 and 6 was gridlocked. Oh, wow. The motorways were gridlocked. I can imagine. Ron saying, you don't want a Happy Meal, Sander? LOL. Lily saying, Brad, do you want me to list all the special emojis I know so you can pin it so others know how to do it? Do you know what, Lily? Do you know what? Yeah, go for it. Lily's going to teach everyone how to do these emojis and I'll share it. Okay, mate. We'll do that. Thank you. There we go. I'll share it for you if you want me to. This is just a chilled live today, guys. I'm just reading the comments. I sometimes do this as people might be, obviously people that come back on here, they'll be aware of that. I just talk naturally and calmly and go with the flow. Other days I'd like to talk about deeper psychological things, but I don't like doing it all the time because to me it burns me out personally too. I'm all about self-improvement, all about working on myself, but I don't think you can do that all the time. Sometimes you just need to chill. You need to decompress. You need to relax. So there's a time to push and there's a time to rest and recuperate. You're already saying, how much does a Happy Meal cost now? I haven't bought one in ages, maybe decades. No, I don't know how much it costs now. How is Pat? Gracie saying the same thing. I've already answered that. Sorry, Gracie. Sandra says, Lily, yes. Abe saying, hi, Brad. Hi, Apes. Welcome back. Really good to see you on here again. Hope you're okay. Thank you and I keep saying this, guys. I'm trying to get to 500 subs. I've been doing this for 15 months. It's very slow for me with the growth. This is not always me. It's just the way it is. But I'm not for 500 subs and becoming monetized for the first time on here. So thank you to anyone that likes and subscribes. It makes a difference, and I just appreciate you. So thank you. Anyway, Abe's saying hi to Sander. Sander says you're like, no, neither have I. Is a Happy Meal under a £5? I think it is. But with inflation, etc., Sander, it could be more. I don't know. I've not bought one for a long time. If a Happy Meal came with a Timmy toy, everyone would be getting it. Yeah, they would, Yorick. It's Grace saying it's not like it's called caffeine like Monster. Them Monster drinks are awful. I don't know what's in a Powerade, Gracie, exactly. I'd be guessing. But I do know it's not healthy. I'd say a Monster is much worse than a Powerade. Monster is full of so much caffeine in that. They're terrible for you. Hi, Jack. Welcome back, Jack. I remember you. How are you doing? Welcome back. How are you doing? I was giving some input yesterday. Where are you from? The north, I'm guessing. Yeah, I'm from the northwest of England. I live in a town called Chorley. Chorley is approximately 30 miles away from Manchester. Ron is saying, Sander, because my daughter asked for a cucumber for dinner. Okay. They're saying, what are you going to do after you get into 500 subs? Are you planning to celebrate it? Yeah, I would celebrate that. Absolutely. It's a milestone. It doesn't mean I've completely made it all together, Abes. It just, it's the first milestone for me. So getting 3,000 watch hours, which I'm very close to, achieving 3,000 watch hours, and then getting to 500 subscribers, which I'm going to achieve soon. It's a milestone. So I'd celebrate it. I don't know how I'd celebrate it. That's another question. Not thought about that. But it gets me onto the YouTube partner program for the first time, which is amazing. So there we go. I don't know how I'm going to celebrate that though. Lily's saying, there we go. I'm going to share Lily's comment. There you go, Lily. I'm replacing your message with a pinned message, sorry. Oh, sorry guys, I'm a bit tired. Not perfect. So anyone who wants to learn how to create those icons can do. Thank you to Lily. So thank you, Lily. Gunners all the way, Grace is saying. I think they'll win the league though. It's better to win the league than win the Caribou Cup, Gracie. The league is worth much more. Winning the league is the main target for them, I'd say. For Arsenal. Cucumber, I don't like them. They taste bland, don't they? Chris saying it's just cucumber, Bailey. Michael, tomorrow will be better. Michael, thank you, mate. Hello, Michael. Tomorrow will be better. I like that. Tomorrow's another day. You might have not had the best day. You might have had a harder day. You might be tired. You might be burnt out. You might be feeling a bit shit. But a good night's sleep might make you feel a little bit better. Tomorrow's another day. Tomorrow will be better. Thank you, Michael, for your positivity. Thank you so much. Gracie, I was off today at school. It seems like you're off school a lot, Gracie. You're off school a lot. Sorry, guys. Do my best. Sandra's looking like she's going to be sick. Sandra, that's not very nice, Ronan says. Sandra's laughing at Ronan. Yes, Grace, this is a Todd special. Okay. Aaron saying sugar is good for you. Glucose? I don't think sugar's... Why is sugar good for you, Aaron? Tastes good. Most addictive substance, isn't it, known to man, is sugar, as they say. Doing my best. Sandra saying Timmy isn't happy again. No, I'm afraid not. It's chronically unimpressed again, Sander. I hope you're okay, Sander. I think, remember that tomorrow's another day, Sander. Tomorrow's another day. Today might not have been perfect and frustrating for whatever reason, but tomorrow's another day, and it can clear things. You know what I mean? So anyway, just there we go. Do you know that tomatoes are fruits? Yes, I do that. I'm not vegetable. I know that, Ibs. Yeah, I do. Hi, Tanner. Welcome back, mate. Welcome back, Tanner. I'm just putting the reps in, Tanner. I'm just turning up today. As imperfect as I am. I felt like I was on fire yesterday. I was speaking very well yesterday. Today, I'm a bit more laboured. I'm a bit slower, if I'm honest. And I'm just going with the flow. So Ron saying Sander, he's not good at showing emotions. Men generally are not good at showing emotions, are they? Maybe anger, and that's it. Grace is saying water, glucose, acid, B6. Okay. That's what's in the Powerade. Liam, hi Liam. TV button. UGU hunting. What's that, mate? Hi, Jim. Hi, Liam. How are you doing? So Huggy was saying, I'm off Wednesday. Good. Right. Good. At least you've got a day off after tomorrow. Then back on Thursday. I do 7 a.m. till 7:45 p.m. Sometimes they run over if problems arise. Oh, God, I can imagine. Today, I just couldn't. Monday and A&E are always busy. Yeah, everyone waits till Monday, don't they? Not everyone, but a lot do, in my opinion. They hold off over the weekend and then come in on the Monday morning. You do swap to night shift on some weeks. And when you swap to night shift, is it the full week of nights as well, Hug Giver? That's a lot. You said you did about 51 hours a week. That's a lot. That's a lot. Please protect yourself. Please look after yourself. Anyway, I'm sure you do, but I'm just sending that out there. Ronan's saying, I have a shit immune system, so a cold makes me feel really bad. Sorry to hear that, Ronan. Grace saying, London, in it, getting out of the football match on. I can imagine it's bloody awful, Gracie. Very, very, very challenging. Liam says, aye. Okay, then, Liam. Can you elaborate a bit more on aye? It's not the biggest of words you're using there, Liam. Can you contribute a little bit more than that? You don't have to if you don't want, but whatever. Anyway, Ed's saying, what is one food that you would not eat no matter what? For me, it's anything with spinach in it. I don't mind spinach, actually. I think it's okay. It's not amazing. Well, let me think, Abes. I'd never eat a snail. No. Snails, definitely not. I think that's disgusting. The French like the snails, don't they? Yorick saying, Hug Giver, welcome back. Absolutely. Thank you, Yorick. Very kind of you. Sanders just messing around with us. No, I'm not going to go there. Anyway, Liam saying, I'm going back in a little while. All right, okay, cool. I'm going back in a little while. I've got a couple of errands done, so I'll see you when I'm home. Bye. What? Liam, who are you speaking to, mate? What's the meal of the day? Ronan's saying. You might take your Powerade to school tomorrow. No, why not? Oh, Sanders off Wednesday too. I'm in all week. I've done overtime today. My day off was meant to be today. I've done extra today, and then the rest I'm just in Tuesday through to. I mean, Monday to Friday. I do about 47 hours a week, approximately, each week, most weeks. And then I do this as well, of course. Gracie saying I'm off on Friday. Good for you. Ron said, what for, Gracie? Okay, Eve saying, Sander, have you tried cucumbers with a bit of salt and chill? It definitely tastes better. You should try it. Maybe. I'm not a massive fan of them, me personally. Sander hates it. 16 amount of caffeine in a Monster. I don't know what 16... measurements are for that, but I know there's a hell of a lot. Those monster drinks are evil. They're not good for you at all. Okay, Sandra, what is your favourite fruit or vegetable? Sandra loves tomatoes and strawberries. Good choice. Sandra loves most fruits and vegetables. I'm going to drink of water, guys. Lily saying thank you. Thank you, Lily. Potatoes are yummy. Do so much with them, can't you? Sorry. Aaron saying, would love your thoughts on my comment in lots of detail. Which comment, Aaron? What thoughts? I'm trying to look for your comment, Aaron. You need... I don't know what you mean, mate. Can you repeat that? Rentago saying, I'll be all right in the morning. Yeah, tomorrow's another day. Tomorrow's another day. Some days you're tired, right? You're ill. It's shit. Everything pisses you off more. It's just fucking hard. And it feels like you're not getting anywhere. It feels like you keep messing things up. It feels like you're doing worse than you are. You might be doing okay, but you're just getting through the day and maybe not performing that well. And it's like you're just so tired and ill and you feel like shit. And that's just how it is. And there's nothing, you can't escape it. It's just there all day. That's what I've been like all day, like, tired, just getting through the day. And it can affect your psychology. It can make you beat yourself up more than you usually do. Your weaknesses come out more when you're tired. Well, they do with me. And then sometimes you think, you know what, I'm just going to get through the day. And then you think, that's it. Just survive it. Get through it. And that's an achievement in itself. And you'll be all right in the morning if you get a good night's sleep. Hug Giver saying you need to have an early night too. I do, Hug Giver. You're absolutely correct. You're absolutely correct. I've already got my pajamas on. I've got my snooty on. And I've got my pajamas on underneath, Hug Giver. So trust me now, as soon as I've done this, I'm going straight to bed. I've already brushed my teeth. I've already had a shower, bath, whatever. I'm good to go. So yeah, but thanks. Sometimes it's easier to advise others and then we forget to look after ourselves sometimes. I neglect that sometimes myself. But thank you for reminding me. Ronan saying every day it's a chance to be better than we were the day before. Yeah, it is. Be better. Do better. You might not achieve that every day, but at least try. At least try. Face it, okay, you bring your drink to school. Good for you. That's nice. If that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do. Anyway, Eddie's saying, what is one superpower you'd like to have? Good question. What's one superpower you'd like to have? I don't know. I can't think of one, mate. Let me go with a different one. I'd like to time travel. Time travel. To the future and to the past. I'll go with that just to be different. Mighty Geyser. I'm not feeling inspired here. Okay. Mighty, you're responsible for your own inspiration in life. I'm not responsible for your inspiration. My channel is called Inspirational Ambivert. And everything that I say is not meant to be inspirational, if I'm honest. I try to inspire others sometimes. Sometimes I just do it naturally or whatever. But you're responsible for your own inspiration. You're responsible for your own and finding it. So, should I help my co-worker, Mighty? It depends on the situation, doesn't it? Can you elaborate a little bit more? If you share more about yourself, I might be able to help you a little bit, maybe not. Anyway, Blue Tack says hi. Hi, Blue Tack. Big shout out to Blue Tack. Hug Giver says, especially in pediatrics. Parents leave it until Monday when they're meant to go to work and school and turn up in A&E. I try to do no more than 3 shifts back to back. I'm too old now for 5-7 days. Oh, 1 minute. Sorry, let me just get my words out here. Hug him. Sorry, I'm a little bit tired. My cognitive abilities are a little bit laboured, if I'm honest. Parents leave it till Monday, so they bring the kids into A&E on Monday when they're meant to go to work and school, and they'll turn up in A&E all at the same time. I can imagine. Try to do no more than 3 shifts back to back. Yeah. Oh, three. Imagine this: three 12-hour days back to back. You're gonna be tired. You'd be too old now for 5-7 days in a row. Yeah, I think anyone at any age, no matter how fit, how strong, how healthy, you do 5 12-hour shifts in a row, 7 12-hour shifts in a row. I don't care who you are. That would be too much for most people. I think one's enough, man. One's is still a killer. But 3 in a row is a lot. Absolutely. Morty's saying, Morty is using the power of suggestion. Never underestimate the power of suggestion. I'm pretty sure you haven't read a single viewer's comment. I've read Morty, I don't really feel like I need to explain myself. I think it's a really silly comment that you made. Never underestimate the power of suggestion. Your powers of suggestion aren't the best, if I'm honest, Morty. They're a bit weak. Anyway, the lizard videos saying tomatoes and strawberries. That's a strong choice. I'm an avid fan of tomatoes and strawberries, not together, of course, or each has its own power and dominance across our nation. Okay. I don't know how dominant tomatoes and strawberries are over the nation, but Ron says no, he hasn't. He'll give it Mighty what? He reads every single one. It's basically a type of troll. He'll give it. Yeah. I was going to do my hair before going to bed, but I can't be bothered. I don't have that problem, Gracie. One of the beauty. I can understand why. It must be difficult. Challenge, let's say, time consuming. Shelley saying, Mighty, you are being ridiculous. Well, yeah, it's ridiculous. It doesn't even require much of a response because it's so ridiculous. Brad does read the comments. Yeah, I do. I try my best. You have not even brushed your teeth. I've just hopped into bed. Gracie, brush your teeth. I do that sometimes. I get into bed. Does anyone do this? Let's be honest. Are you thinking, oh shit, I've not brushed my teeth and I'm in bed and it's so comfortable. You're like, I don't want to get out of bed. It's so fucking comfortable. I'm so tired and I still haven't brushed my teeth. But it's important. I sound like I sound annoying a bit there, don't I? But it's really important. Brush your teeth before you go to bed. It's so important. Anyway, and even if you don't feel like it. You've just heard it, Brad's reading them. Of course they are, Mighty. Come on. You start balding. Amateur reviews. You start balding. A long time ago. A long time ago. This is endgame balding, you dick. It's endgame balding. It's clearly endgame, isn't it? Of the hair adventure that I had. It's endgame of my hair. There's none of it. It's fucking gone, obviously. Anyway, you're pathetic is saying, oh, that's not good. You're going. It's been hidden. It's absolutely vile. Some people are horrible. I mean, trolls. And I've just completely timed someone out for a long time. Anyway, Grace said, I haven't even brushed my teeth. I've just hopped into bed. You'll brush them at 7 a.m. Grace said, it's your life. It's your life, it's your health. You brush them tonight and then you brush them in the morning as well. Anyway, that's what you're meant to do. That's your choice. Your life. Your consequences. Consequences can be good. Consequences can be bad. I'm not going to... up to you, mate. I've caught up with the chat, haven't I? That's nice. Boquito. 3 times. Oh, God. No. That's not going to happen. The Pettyberg address. I've never seen eyebrows turn a colour like that. That's wild. People always mention my eyebrows. That's what... I've got a bald head and my eyebrows are what they are. That's who that's what I look like. It's Gracie's. I'll go and do it in a bit, I guess. Yeah, Gracie, please do. The dentist once said to me, he said, Brad, he said, I do 10% of the work and you do 90%. And what do you think that means? Meaning, you go to the doctors, you go to the dentist, or whatever it is. They might be able to help you out a bit. They might be able to fix you a little bit. You go to the dentist, you need a filling. They'll put the filling in. They'll clean your teeth the best you can on that day. But they're only doing 10% of the work. You're doing 90% of the work. And if you don't, it's going to cause you problems further down the line. Health problems. And part of being healthy is your teeth. Big time. Mine aren't perfect, so let's be honest. But mine are much better than they were. Much better than they were. So, yeah. I know it's a pain in the bum. But I get it. But you've got to get it done anyway. I'm glad you're doing it, Gracie. Richard, hi, Richard. There's no particular topic. I've turned up tired on the live. I'm just chilling. I'm reading the comments. It's nothing too deep this time. I will be going into... I'll talk about other things in another live, but right now I'm chilling. So I'm good to see you on here again, by the way, Richard. I hope you're doing okay. Richard, please forgive me if I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, forgive me. I can't remember everything. Did you get the job? Did you get the job? I hope I've remembered. Because you mentioned that you had a narcissistic boss that's left recently and your department's got much better. Is that you? If I'm wrong, tell me. And that there's a job opportunity. And I just wondered if you've got it or not. And if I'm wrong, just let me know. Aaron, you know Timmy is a right shagger. Oh dear. Grace is laughing at Aaron. The Pettysburg addressing means you should only pay 10% by my math. 10% on what? Imagining maintaining eye contact while having rapid rhythm. Aaron, there you go. There you go. You don't have to imagine anymore. Harvey Speck. Hey, man, what's up? Hi, Harvey Speck. How are you? How are you? Hope you're okay. I'm okay. I'm just tired, mate. I'm just doing this live, going with the flow, reading the comments. You asked Timmy to stop. Stop. Okay. Hug giver. There is a link between heart disease and bad teeth. Yes. Cardiovascular issues, basically. Heart. Please brush your teeth, Gracie. Absolutely. You basically, imagine there's loads of bacteria in your mouth. You've not brushed them. Loads of bacteria. Loads of germs. What are you doing all the time? Constantly. You're breathing. Where's that? Where you're breathing in, aren't you? Of course you're breathing in. You're breathing oxygen in, etc. You know, obviously. To keep alive, you need to breathe to be alive. Stating the bloody obvious here, Brad. But if you've got gum disease or bacteria in the mouth, that is going into your lungs, affecting your cardiovascular system, therefore your heart. So yes, very, very important. Thanks, Hug Giver. Aaron saying, but he goes faster. He goes faster. Oh dear. Harvey saying, what are those books behind you? Good question. I've read loads of books, guys. Not that I retain everything, if I'm honest. But this is Good Vibes, Good Life by Vex King. It's to learn how to truly love yourself, work on your trauma, that kind of thing. It's a really good book. Good Vibes, Good Life by Vex King. If I'm honest, I've not read this. Mirror Work. Louise Hay. What's that about? It reflects back to you the feelings you have about yourself. So it's looking within. The Journey Home, which is mystics, yogis, gurus, and the epic quest through spiritual India. Beyond the Mask. The Rules of Life. I remember buying this. Oh my God, I must have been about 25 years old. So this is, I don't know what. I think I was 25. 18 years ago, I bought this book. And why is it significant? The Rules of Life. It's a good book. It's how to live your life, basically. Working on yourself, etc., etc. But I remember buying it. I don't know. I was just coming away from a lot of bad influences when I bought the book. I was just beginning to work on myself, coming away from all of the bad influences. This is a good book too, The Little Book of Stoicism, Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and this is a fucking good book, man. There's loads of other good books, man, but Shantaram is amazing. It's a book about, basically, it's a book of quotations, really. It's about a guy that escapes. He escapes, it's like a true story about a guy that escapes prison in Australia from he used to do hit and runs, and then he ends up in India, and he has a very interesting life and an interesting journey. Shantaram, it's a really good book. Anyway, that's the books I've got behind me. I'm using them just so he can get some elevation, so he can keep an eye on proceedings. Aaron saying goes no-handed to show rhythm. You've got a very vivid imagination there, Aaron. Baba saying, are you British or British? British. English. Whatever. The Petty Berg interest. What's wrong with your teeth? They look fine to me. I used to have gum disease, believe it or not, and I brushed my teeth. I had bad tooth brushing habits. No excuses. I just have another toothbrush. I do a bit, not enough. And I ended up with gum disease. And what did that mean? Your gums recede and they inflame, they get bigger. And I'd brush my teeth and then I'd just spit loads of blood out. And to me, that got normal, which is not good. And anyway, long story short, I just lived like that for ages. And then I remember my partner, Sandra, she'd say, your breath stinks, Brad. And I've just brushed my teeth. Like, your breath stinks. My breath used to smell. I thought, oh shit, I didn't even realize. So I went to the dentist and then he obviously taught me that. It's a very simple lesson. He said, I do 10% of the work and you do 90%. He said, you need to use a water pick, which is like a tooth floss, but it's like, it squirts water. It's a bit messy. I do it over the bath or the sink with warm water because my teeth are sensitive. And he said, you need to brush front and back thoroughly every day, twice a day. I started to do it and I got rid of the gum disease. I need to keep on top of it though. And my gum stopped bleeding and the gum disease went away. Long story, a bit of a boring story, but there you go. But it can apply to anything in life. It can apply to anything in life. Just because you've had an operation doesn't mean you're fixed and that's it. Just because you go and see the doctor's not going to be able to fix you completely just like that. Maybe sometimes they might be able to help you more than others, but it's you're responsible for, you've got to be your own doctor in a way, meaning food is either a poison or healthy food or this poisonous food, isn't there, basically? It's getting the right balance. Anyway, I'm going to carry on. Richard saying, I've applied this week. Oh, Richard, fingers crossed. I'll keep you updated if I get the promotion. If not, then I'll try again, mate. Richard, I'm really glad that I've remembered. Good luck with your new job. By the sounds of it, you'll be much better than the last guy. You'll be just a good person. So I'm I'm glad that I remembered that. Anyway, the Pettysburg address. If there is a link between bad teeth and heart disease, does that mean if you have heart disease, you automatically have bad teeth? Not specifically. There's a link with that sometimes, but not always. Depends on this. It depends on the specific situation of the individual. I'd say the Pettysburg address. Or if you're saying I keep my breathing to a minimum and breathe exclusively through my neck. Right, okay. Do you have a have you had a tracheectomy? Arthur. Forgive me if I'm wrong. I'm just going with what you said there. Pettysburg's address, if A equals B and B equals C, and then A equals C. Okay. Hugsgiver saying, all right. So Hugsgiver, thank you. You're a doctor, so you speak better than I can. Pretty much, yes. Is that every single time, Huggiver? Pretty much, yes. Necker652, I'm not gay. Why are you saying that? Doesn't matter if you are or if you're not. Timmy, leave the rest for some of us. Aaron. Anyway, okay, carry on. That's stupid. I have generic heart disease. My heart is terrible. I'm 43. I have multiple heart attacks. I've never have a cavity in my life. I don't think it's every time with regards to the heart, the Pettysburg address. But I do think there is a link to it in some or a lot of situations. But could someone have a really good teeth and a bad heart? Yeah, I think so anyway. Alec on YouTube. Alec on YouTube. Thoughts on the Jews? I've nothing against any nationality, race, or anything, or religion. Nothing against anyone. I think we're all individuals. I don't like to stereotype people. I don't think it's very wise or open-minded to do so. I have no hate or I don't know any Jews. I've never really met one, if I'm honest. I bet there's some good ones and some not so nice ones. Let's say that much. Ivan the Terrible, you should try jiu-jitsu. I thought about it, you know. I thought about doing that. Maybe I will do. Ivan the Terrible. Do you do jiu-jitsu? Huggiver saying, the Petty, you're an exception to the rule then. Huggiver, I didn't realise that. I've just learnt something. Thank you. Thanks. Marshmallow says hi. Hi, Marshmallow. I am exceptional. That is true, the Petty says. Okay, Ryan. Hello, I'm new here. What do you do for a job, Ryan? Okay, Ryan, I work as a scrub practitioner, scrub nurse, band 5. I work for the NHS. I work at a hospital. I work in the theatres. I work with instruments that are used for operations like hip replacements, knee replacements, and help the surgeon the best I can. The surgeon does the operation, though, of course. That's what I do, Ryan. Bottici, I'm doctor. Okay, I'm doctor. The Pettysburg address, Dr. Kevorkian can fix a person completely. How? Brad, you need to get some rest. I know I do. I know you're right, Sander. I'm going to go for a little bit longer. You're right. I agree. Vic Rov. Oh, God. Yeah, I will. Thanks, Sandra. Vic says, must be nice. What must be nice? Surgical tech. Yeah, is that what they call it in America? Surgical technician. They call it a scrub practitioner in England, or a scrub nurse. I'm a qualified nurse. Yeah. Adult nurse. Most of the time I like my job. Most of the time. Am I going to be doing it forever? I don't think so. I've just fallen into it. I've just fallen into it. Let's see how things develop. Whatever I work towards, I usually achieve. It takes me time though. I'm not the smartest, I'm not the strongest, but I just keep going and I don't give up. Anyway, you always say, huh? And then Yorick is giving me that smiley face with the eyes looking upwards. Oh. So the next live, I'm going to be talking about, does anyone else feel stuck in life? That's what I'm not now, but next time, but can't explain why. So does anyone ever feel stuck in life? That's what I'm going to talk about. Loosely, let's say. Ryan saying, how long have you done that for? Thanks for asking those questions, Ryan. I've done it for 4.5 years. I qualified in 2021, which is September. I started then. I was newly qualified then. I went straight into theatres. Got a job, of course. I applied to be an anaesthetic practitioner. So I applied for that, to work in anaesthetics basically, but I didn't get it. I interviewed really badly. I had COVID and it was, I had COVID. I was really ill. And I did it on Teams, like MS Teams, the interview online basically. Oh, it was such a bad interview. I was absolutely shit. But they offered me the scrub job. They were desperate. They were desperate at the time. So if I'd have qualified now, I wouldn't get a job, I don't think, because it's harder to get jobs now. It's really difficult. I've got a question for Hug Giver. Can I ask you a question? Is there a lot of job opportunities where you work, or has it dried up a lot? Because why am I asking that? Because a lot of the nurses and ODPs, operational department practitioners, are saying that there's hardly any jobs. It's dried up. So yeah, I've done it for 4.5 years, Ryan. Have I been to any nice countries? Absolutely. Where have I been to? Obviously been to Croatia loads of times. I've been to St. Lucia. I've been to Las Vegas. I've been to New York. I've been to Bruges in Belgium. I've been to Brussels in Belgium. I've been to Grenoble, basically in France, to watch in France, where the Alps are, etc., etc. I used to live in Ibiza a long time ago, and there's lots of other places I've been as well. Anyway, so Hug Giver, you have to be strong in your job. Orthopedic surgeons are incredibly buff. Yeah, a lot of them. Yeah, it's heavy instruments. Yeah, it can be. Yeah, it can be. Yeah. Yeah, you've got to be active and relatively strong with the sets, etc., etc. Yeah, you do. Ryan said for a holiday. Yeah, I think I've answered that. I've been to Edinburgh, I've been to York, there's loads of places. Oxford's nice, Bath is nice, Stratford upon Avon's nice. I want to go to Rome. That's on my wish list. I've never been to Turkey. No. Antalya, Turkey. I've never been. Never been. Ahmed says, hi, man. Hello, Ahmed. How are you? Hug Giver saying, good question. We get so many applying for each job that comes out. Lots of scope for students, but nursing doctors, not so much, sadly. Doctors get told what departments, what hospital wants them in. Wow. So they don't even get a choice. And Hug Giver, I qualified in 2021. Honest to God, I got offered about 4 jobs. One time, I was a healthcare assistant. I was sat on a ward. I was enhancing. So, for anyone that doesn't know, I was just sat. Enhancing is when you've got a patient that you can't leave them alone. You're one-to-one with them because they could cause harm to themselves, or they're a bit risky. They're a bit, you need to keep an eye on them. So I sat with this patient. The patient was in their own bed or whatever. And I sat just outside the room. I sat there for 12 hours. I did absolutely nothing all day. That was it. It was really boring. But anyway, this woman came up to me and went, "Oh, are you going to be qualifying soon?" She said, "Oh, all right." She said, "Do you want a job?" I said, "Really?" I said, "Yeah, we'll sort you out with a job. It's like a respiratory ward." I thought, you don't even know me. You've offered me a job. So I remember in 2021, there were loads of jobs going. Loads, because they're desperate because of COVID. You fast forward to now, 2026, it's not like that. Turkey's lovely, but Huggy was saying, I may say, are you a traveller? What do you mean by a traveller? A traveller in England is, do I travel places? Yes, I do. Of course I do. However, a traveller in England would be referred to as a gypsy. I'm not a gypsy. But do I travel to places? Yes, I do. Huggy was saying, I qualified in the 90s. I worked as a HCA as a student. It taught me a lot. Yeah, you're getting that one-to-one care with patients there. Starting up from the bottom up there, Huggy, a lot don't as doctors. Some do. I've seen a few that do, but a lot don't. That's probably helps you. I think that must have helped you be more. I don't know. Sorry, I'm struggling to get the words out here. I think that might help you with becoming more caring, etc., potentially, if it's utilised correctly. Starting out as a healthcare assistant, it's not an easy job. It's really not. It's underpaid and undervalued as well, a lot of times. Anyway, Ryan is saying, I visited Barcelona. I visited Lara, Beirut, Collection, Antalya, Lara Beach. Never been to those places, Ryan. How were they good? Ahmed said, I hope to visit the Caucasus and Central Asia. Interesting. They are beautiful and the culture there is ancient and profound. So I recommend you visit them. They sound good. Aaron, how's Matt? I'm not answering that, Aaron. I'm good. Concentrate on your own, mate. Concentrate on your own. Yes, it helps so much. I think the best nurses are those that want HCAs. Yeah. Before that, I worked with autistic kids in a college and a school, and in the homes, I did it for about 10 years. Challenging behaviour, biting, poo, all sorts of shit. Challenging behaviour, yeah. It wasn't always bad. I did that for years. I was going to be a teacher, and then what was I going to say? Yeah, I was going to be a teacher, but then I chose this instead. I chose nursing because I knew I wanted to work in care, but I thought I want to go to university, but I wanted to know there was a job at the end of it. And I didn't want to take the work home. Teachers take the work home a lot of the time with lesson planning, etc. I was saying length is Timmy's nickname. It's Timmy. Huggiver is Ibiza is incredible. My favorite place. I used to live there. Work there. I lived there in 2004 and 2005 in Ibiza. Believe it or not. I was 21 then, very young. I worked for Eden the first year, Club Eden, the Garden of Eden specifically. There's a bar next to it, and then the next year I worked for Aspirations, but I worked for Cafe Paradise, which is next to it. I used to just I start at like 10 or 11 at night, finish at 4 in the morning. They used to give us drinks. I'd drink. I was a PR. I just used to bother people to try and get them in the bar and sell tickets. That's what I used to do. It's not something you could do for a long time. But that's what I did. So yeah, I used to live there a long time ago. Has anyone noticed how there are adverts now in live streams? I think you can put them in once you monetize Yorick. I think it's to earn a little bit of money, but you gotta have 1,000 subs first. Unless they don't like Ibiza because they prefer peace and quiet to the many parties there. Ahmed, yeah, now I would. Back then, I used to love clubbing. When I was younger, I used to absolutely love it. So back then, I would be disagreeing with you, but now I prefer quieter places. I prefer calm. I prefer nature, tranquility. So I get what you're saying, Ahmed. But when I was younger, I liked all that party stuff, but not anymore. Not anymore. Or if you're saying, do you ever struggle to stay calm while at work? Good question. Yeah, sometimes. Um, Sometimes it's the people, Arthur. Some people are really rude. They're just assholes and they're the staff. Um, and you've got to maintain your professionalism and your civility, which I do. Um, I've had times where I've had fire in my belly and I want to go, I want to go, I want to say something, but I don't. I hold it in, I restrain myself. It must be frustrating. Yeah, it can be frustrating. And there's sometimes when things don't go quite so right, that's when you're really tested. So you're removing some metal work from the body. And sometimes all it needs is they open up the wound, there's metal work inside, whatever, and they just get a screwdriver and they take it out and it comes out lovely, comes out beautifully, no problem, really easy. Other times that metal work's not coming out, it's stuck in place, and the screwdriver's not working, and they're trying to get this metalwork out of this patient's body, and it doesn't always go to plan. So they're asking for this, they're asking for that, and they're getting very stressed and frustrated. There's other times when the operation isn't going ideally because it's complicated, and the surgeons can be really, really angsty and rude, and they start to struggle sometimes because it's not straightforward. So you've got to be able to deal with the stress and not take things personally all the time, and remain calm and focused. You don't want to be flapping around, not when it's coming to that kind of environment. So yeah, it can be frustrating sometimes. Yes. Responsibility. There's a lot of responsibility. Ryan saying yes. Barcelona is a massive city. I took a tour bus around the city too. Baruch Lara is a great hotel. I've never heard of it until you mentioned it. It will be my 14th visit to the same hotel since 2014. You must love that, Ryan. You must absolutely love it. You're like saying, remember the 90s Ibiza song, We're Going to Ibiza? That was, Venga Boys, wasn't it? Not the whole island, parts of it are quiet. You're absolutely right, Hugger. San Antonio, busy, of course. Ibiza town, busy, city, like the town, city of the Ibiza, whatever you want to call it. But a lot of it's just countryside. People forget about that though. Correct. Player no 457. I accidentally ate a lizard in my room because I am poor and I use tea stock when I have money to go to cockroach restaurant to get cockroach flavoured ice cream. Wow. Cockroach flavoured ice cream. I don't know if that's going to take off, mate. Ryan says, do you see a lot of NHS staff on phone on corridors? Sometimes you do. A lot of the time, though, it's like when I do see it, it's a lot of them are like doctors and they'll be speaking to their colleagues or whatever. And do you try and direct people to the wards? And I get asked for directions a lot, Ryan. Sometimes, nearly every day, actually. Man, just that's it, yeah. Do I want cockroach flavoured ice cream, player? No, don't want that, mate. Cockroaches are minging. No, don't want that. Why would you just completely defile something that's nice? Ice cream's nice. Why would you put cockroaches in it? It completely ruins it. Maybe in some countries they might eat that. Or maybe it'd sell because it's so sick and disgusting, so it's like a gimmick. Ryan, how often do I go live? I try to aim for 3 a week. I don't always achieve it though, mate. I've been doing recently, I do live Sunday morning, 10 o'clock in the morning, more Sundays, UK time. I've been recently I've been trying to improve my consistency of turning up at the same time. So I'm trying Monday night 8 o'clock, Friday night 8 o'clock. I don't always achieve that though, if I'm honest. It's because of the job I do. It's not an excuse, it's a reason. No, they have scorpion ice cream, butterfly ice cream, and butter chicken ice cream. That's disgusting, player. No, what are they doing to the ice cream? What a waste. We've got perfectly amazing food, ice cream. Gelato's the best. Gelato, Italian. But none of that shit. That's disgusting. Ryan is saying in France they have snails on the restaurant menus. Yes, they do. You're right. I'm going to go for another 10 minutes. I'm going to go for another 10 minutes, which is good. I've done 2 hours, which is not bad. Yeah, I'll go for another 10 minutes. Play it in if you want, I can get you some for free. I'm all right. I'm all right, mate. You enjoy your butter chicken ice cream. Ryan, I saw one of your lives lasted 4 hours. Yeah, it did. Yesterday, mate. Yesterday. I used to do edited videos. I don't do so much anymore. Sometimes I edit videos out of the lives. But I always found I enjoy doing the lives more. Just be myself. That's all I can be. I can't be anyone else. I think that's the best way to be. Don't try and be something that you're not. Garlic ribs, cockroach flavoured ice cream. You're mixing it up there. Ryan's asking me how many people usually come on it for it to last 4 hours. Ryan, I got 1,180 views on my video live yesterday. Obviously, some people come in and out of it. I have constantly people talking. Like even now, it's not as busy as. It's not too bad. I've got 12 people watching right now. It's not bad for me. That's good. It's getting a bit more. It's increasing a bit more. I remember Ryan at one point, like my first 10 lives. Guess what? I was just talking on my own, literally on my own, and it's difficult. No one was there. I was just surviving. Imagine just speaking on your own. Like now, I've got people commenting. Right, it helps me. I've got something to read at the very least, and I was new to it as well. Oh God. So yeah, sorry, I'm going off on a tangent there. It's different every day. It differs. It varies. It's variable. But yeah, 1,180 or something like that from yesterday. Place in triple scoops. They have Buggers flavour ice cream too if you want. Player No 457 is treating us to a wider range of ice cream. You should open your own ice cream parlour. I'm sure it'll do really well. What was I saying? I'll go for another few minutes. I'll go to 2 hours. I've got another 7 minutes and I'm going to stop. Sandra showed me a worm. No worries. Hug Giver saying, I'm going to try to say good night to you. Oh, thanks, Hug Giver. Yeah, good night. I hope your shift goes quickly tomorrow. What's I going to say then? I'm going to go soon anyway. In six minutes, I'm going to go to sleep. Literally, as soon as I leave this live. Lovely chatting to you. I need to get some sleep. Catch you soon. Take care. Thanks for being on here again, Hug Giver. Hope you have a good week. Hope you feel better soon. Good night. Anyway, chicken feet flavored ice cream. No, mate. No, mate. Bob saying salama makum. I can't say that word, Bob. Salama makum. to you too. Gracie saying good night. Good night, Gracie. Good night, everyone else as well. Sander, how many subs have I got? Can you see? How many subs have I got? What's next? Spider's ice cream. Just naming anything he can. Yeah, I'm going to bed very soon. Oh, 475. That's great. That's not bad. 6. Not bad at all. You'll be back tomorrow. I won't be doing live tomorrow, Gracie. Sorry. I don't know when. I'll have to think of something another night. I'm really tired, guys. Sorry. Really, really, really tired. I need to get some sleep. So, let me finish. So, thank you to anyone that's watching. Thank you to anyone that's likes and subscribed, by the way. It really helps my channel. It really, really does. Player, fucking hell, player. You're just giving, you're giving as many ice cream. If anyone wants any shitty ice cream flavors, speak to player number 457. Is it UK time you're on? Yes, Ryan, UK time. If you subscribe to my channel, I don't know if you are or not. If you do, click on the notification button and you'll know when I'm next live. What was I going to say then? If you check out my channel, you can see when my next lives are going to be. I need to arrange that and organise that. I'm not going to do that right now. I'll be live at 10 o'clock in the morning Sunday. I'll hopefully be live 8 p.m. on Friday. And that'll be it for this week, as far as I know. Sometimes I'll just turn up. So my next live is going to be, I'm going to be talking about, does anyone ever feel stuck in life? That's what I'm going to talk about. Grace says I can do Fridays. Nice one, Gracie. I'll see you Friday then, 8 p.m. Player number 457. I'm going for a few more minutes. I'm making it to 2 hours, guys. I'm stubborn. They have eyeball flavour ice cream. No, they don't. No, they don't. What about ice cream that does not exist? I wonder what, Ryan. Oh, thanks, Gracie. Thank you. I hope you have a good week. Trying to say what the fuck to player number 457. Player number 457 has come up with a wide variety of the shittest flavoured ice creams you could ever imagine. Ghost piss ribs. What? Gracie saying I might not be able to do 10 o'clock in the morning. Don't worry, Gracie. You got to live your life. Do they have beetroot flavour ice cream? Now that's an idea. That might not be too bad. Yorick, he was going about cockroach bloody ice cream a minute ago. Grace says you're welcome, Brad. Oh, thanks, Gracie. Very kind. Thank you. It sounds disgusting, Sander. Yes, I fucking agree. It's fucking minging. Guys, if you're anyone that's watching, Yorick is going to be going. Are you going live, Yorick? Because he does Words of Wonder, and that involves it's a very interactive word game. Everyone can join in, and it gets the mind working. You've got imagine you've got 6 letters, and just check out Yorick's channel. There's a Words of Wonder game. There's a lot of people that are going on there, and he includes everyone the best he can. So check out Yorick's channel for that Words of Wonder game that he's going to be playing, and everyone's doing it together. Let's say that much, and it helps. I think it helps cognitively. It helps with cognition. I suppose, yeah, it could help you fall asleep, potentially. Anyway, I'm almost there at 2 hours, and then I'm stopping. This is the last shout out though. If anyone that's watching, you've not subscribed already, please do. It helps my channel. I'm 25 away from becoming monetized to 500 subs. I've got 475 subs. So if you've not subscribed yet, please do. It's free, it costs you nothing, and it really helps me out. So thank you so much for subscribing. I'm going to call it a day. I need to get some sleep. At least I turned up. So thank you for your time. Get a good night's sleep. Check out Yorick's channel. If you want to keep up, if you're staying awake, check out Yorick's channel. Flick your fingers a few times. He's going to be live very soon. What was I going to say? Yeah, I'm going to get to bed. Thanks, Gracie. So yes, next live is going to be talking about does anyone feel stuck in life? That's what I'm going to talk about. Anyway, thank you for your time. Good night and goodbye.